Blimey, sun's up in the sky at last. Won't be there for long. Never mind. Right, all this fun, or fuss, whichever one you would call it, over the last few days regarding the passing of Margaret Thatcher, the Iron Lady, the Wicked Witch of the West, or whatever you want to call her. Personally, I'm not really bothered. I've got no feelings, either good or bad, regarding that individual. She's just like 99.9% of all other politicians worldwide. A lying, probably two-faced individual. Because that's what they are, a good majority of them. They promise you the earth to ensure that they get in power, and then when the time comes that they do get in power, it'll be, well, I'm afraid we can't help you with that. I'm afraid we're going to have to cut back on this, we're going to have to cut back on that. Basically, they do what they do best, talk complete and utter bullshit. I would apologise for my language, but I'm not going to, because that's what they make us do. As I say, I've got no feelings for that individual and her passing. It doesn't really bother me, because she's nothing. The real people in this world that matter aren't the politicians, it's you and me. We matter, they don't. We are the ones that are naive, daft, stupid, gullible, to put them in power. Some of them, I will admit, are good, and they do a lot of for the people, even if they are ones that get slated themselves for doing what they do. I'll give you an instance, Nigel Farage. Another instance, Ron Paul from America, which has recently retired. He would have been America's probably greatest president in the modern day, had he got elected. But, you know, fraud and all that, didn't get a chance. But back to the Iron Lady. I've got no ill will against that individual. What I will say is that I will never forgive her for the policies that she put into place that have now crippled this country. Namely, selling off the family assets, you know, gas, electricity, water, rail network, things like that. Should never have been sold off, because had we have had those in place now, and had they have been managed properly by individuals brought in by the government, I might add, not sold off, but have management teams have brought in to manage what we had, maybe Britain wouldn't be in such a pig's ear of a state right now. Let's put it politely. We should never have had those things sold off, but lots of money, short term, they thought, oh great, money, we'll have that, that'll sort out the problems. Probably in the short term it did, but it's caused no end of problems. Look what's happened to the mining industry. That industry's been completely wiped out. Same with the steel industry, and the communities surrounding them have been obliterated. As I say, I will never forgive her for selling off what she did. That should never have happened. That was basically the birthright of every citizen of the UK, past, present and even future. And right now, the way I see things financially, this country's going to hell in a handbasket. People will say, oh, things are going to improve. Things are not going to improve, because we haven't got the tools to make this country great anymore. As for Maggie Thatcher, I would say rest in peace, but I'm not going to bother. It's up to the individuals out there whether they want to celebrate her passing or not. But personally, I'm done.